Like Australia, rubbish in Japan is separated into different categories before it is thrown away. Unlike Australia, each city in Japan has different rules for rubbish disposal. While there are 3 ways to throw away garbage in Australia, there are many ways to throw rubbish away in Japan. Like Australia, some cities in Japan have only 3 ways to sort rubbish. They include moeru gomi, or burnable rubbish, moenai gomi, or unburnable rubbish, aki bin and pettobotoru, or glass and plastic. Moeru gomi includes moenai gomi includes Aki-kan and pettobotoru includes Some cities have 3 to 4 categories, while others, like Kumamoto in Kyushu Prefecture, have 26 categories! Other categories for sorting rubbish are bin, kan, pettobotoru, spray, hanger, denkyu, denchi. Rubbish collectors are very strict, and rubbish will not be collected if it is not sorted properly. Instead, your rubbish will be left with a note asking you to please resort your rubbish. Like in Australia, in Japan, household rubbish is collected by rubbish trucks. However, the trucks in Japan do not collect the rubbish from wheelie bins outside people's homes. Instead, people put their rubbish in bags under nets so that cats and crows cannot get into them. Each type of rubbish is collected at different times and on different days, so it is useful to consult the city's rubbish disposal chart. Gomi o shitenaide kudasai. Unlike in Australia, there are hardly any public rubbish bins around the streets. Even so, Japanese streets are always extremely clean. Convenience stores usually have bins outside their main doors, so people can easily dispose of packaging. Because there are few bins in the streets, fast food restaurants and cafes, like Starbucks and McDonald's, commonly have sorting bins for their own products. There are always bins for plastic bottles, cans and glass next to vending machines, so there is no need to carry around empty bottles. Outside local supermarkets, there are services for disposing of any excess rubbish. There are commonly areas to recycle food trays, milk cartons and egg containers, so many people take their rubbish with them when they go to the shops. Many schools now have recycling systems in place to teach students to consider what they throw away. Students are responsible for sorting their rubbish and for rinsing out bottles before recycling them. Some classes even make artworks out of bottle caps they've collected. So now you've learned all about how rubbish is thrown away in Japan. How is it different from how you throw away rubbish in Australia? 考えましょう!